Look at that. 2 shots there.
Well, again, the play. Tic-tac-toe across the floor, then get a cutter through the middle. They're, again, excellent opportunities on that almost every time they do it.
Yeah, that's that play that's been effective for them all week long. Bishop's got O'Hara. Giving him some love taps, letting him know that he's there. But he won't be beat. That's what I like about O'Hara. Even if they get around him, he makes a point to get his stick on their stick anytime they cock it back for a shot or a pass.
Yep, contest the shot.
Sykes to Cole. Allison to Cole. Sorry, Cole walks in. So Red's in the green paint. Borthwick's going to get it. And it was his penalty there that gave Ontario their 3rd goal. So Borthwick's looking to make amends. Sheridan, he peels out. Ford up top. He's getting contested. So that backhand pass from Hill was a little off. Robinson moves it. Cole now, 10 on the shot. They need one. Sykesy to Allison. He gets hit as he's trying to cut in through the D.
Oh, and that'll do it for the Ontario power play here.
So 3 minutes, 42 seconds left to go here in this period. 3-1 Ontario leads. Iacino busting back. All 5 blue jerseys make it back in time before Red can set up. Allison's up there. Moves it to Page. So I've seen Allison Page on the past 2 shifts. They're out there.
Yeah, Ontario didn't get a reset. Oh, I guess they are getting a reset. It definitely looked like it went off the end of the goalie's stick, though. I thought that should have been a reset.
Yeah, that's what the coaches are claiming there. I actually missed that one myself, so I can understand why the refs maybe missed it. Quick shot. Ian Ryder. 2 red jerseys try and sandwich him, and he still gets the shot one-handed. Good effort there. So 2 minutes high sticking. Tyson Allison's going to be sitting. Forward, down low. Sandberg. And here we go, right? He's moving. Pesh goes across here. This is a good opportunity for a push, but the coaches want him to hold it, pull back, and wait for help. Smart play. Peschel comes around the top. He's got Summers over there. He's got Strugno on him. We got another delayed call here coming against BC.
Yeah, that's an undisciplined play. Running towards the end of the shot clock here. You're on the power play, and you tackle a guy. I mean, that's a rough one to take. In a championship game especially. You can't afford to take those penalties against a team like Ontario.
No, you can't. This isn't football, unfortunately, so you can't tackle guys.
He made that one a little too obvious.
So that's Hansford going to be sitting 2 for the rough. And Ontario right at the draw. Hera down to Sykes. 4-10.
Well, BC looked a little unorganized there to start the play. Ontario takes advantage immediately. And although not a power play goal, of course, BC would have been on the power play had they not just taken that undisciplined penalty.
Yeah, and that probably would have prevented that.
Oh, absolutely.
So, 4-1. Dying down
Oh, now we got a high sticking penalty coming up to Ontario again here.
So there's 2 minutes high sticking. So that Sykes going to be sitting for 2. And there's the end.
Yeah, I'll tell you,
Period.
if you had asked me a minute ago, before that undisciplined penalty and that late Ontario goal, I would have said, if you're BC, you're not terribly upset with where you are. I mean, you were down 2 goals. You've been in penalty trouble. Okay, you haven't played your best lacrosse, but you're still in it. Yeah, a little bit different as far as rosters from BC and Ontario. Ontario, of course, Troy Cordingley and those guys developing these players from a young age. 9 players from Oakville. You see very spread out from BC, all over the lower mainland and the island. So a little bit more diversified roster for Team BC than Team Ontario has.
Definitely. Team Ontario kind of has a cluster of guys from a couple different teams, and then they fill in the blanks after the fact. The one fellow behind BC's bench actually owns the senior team there in Maple Ridge.
Is that right? Okay, right on. Maple Ridge Berards.
Yeah, the Berards. He was telling us we should give him a shout out. He might bring some merch up here. So
well, being a former Nanaimo Timberman, I don't know if I could wear any Berards gear, but
yeah. Well, me myself, I wouldn't say no. So, but here we go with the third period, 4-1. It's 4-on-4 right now, but BC's going to get their 5th guy out there to return to full strength. They're going to have a 1-minute power play, so Ontario gets their PK out. Quick change. Boom. Sandberg walks in.
Well, that's not the first time we've seen it from him this week, but that might be the most impressive one. That is a bullet. Posting in, top corner, you can't shoot the ball any better than that. No chance for the goalie on that one.
No chance at all.
And that's exactly what BC needed to start this third. That's what they can do, and that's why we said they're not out of this, because they have those shooters.
And just like that, they're within 2. He walked in uncontested, just rifles one. So we got ourselves a 4-2 ball game, 15-20 to go in the third. And BC has possession right now. Borthwick. That ball's loose into the corner. Iacino and Miller battling for it. O'Hara's down there and Sykes' down there. Command it. Travisus. Asenza. Asenza and Travisus always seem to be paired together. As well as Dong and Martin. 14:30 to go. It's 5-on-5 lacrosse here. Borthwick comes flying in when the ball's laying on the floor.
Well, that's good team defense from BC. Guy recognizes a guy that going to the net and everybody converges. Get on that stick.
Swarm him. Yeah. So Sheridan moves this one. Back to Sheridan from Ryder. Martin can't find it. The teammate comes into the crease to pick that one up. So Page is up top. He's got Wright with him. Wright gets the ball now. Back door there. We got Power hanging out calling for it. He doesn't get the look. And Red goes into the green paint once again. BC ball. So there's some rough stuff happening all along the boards here in front of Ontario's bench.
Yeah, again, that pressure from Ontario pays off. They get a guy in trouble. Looks like He's hanging on the ball too long, and then they converge, create the turnover again. Without a positive scoring opportunity for BC, it goes the other way.
And here's an opportunity. Cole there gets a feed from Peshko. Tried to go over top of Malinchuk there.
I thought that was a smart play by Tanner Cole, not touching that after having ran through the crease. Not sure why the ref blew it down, because he never touched that ball.
Is that what they blew it down for, was running through the crease there? Okay. Yeah, usually that requires you to hit a player or pick up the ball. If you hit a player, actually, it can be a penalty for running through the crease and laying someone out. Armitage there trying to see if he can't hit Iacino down low and Bishop, but that doesn't happen. Miller has it. Bishop. Here's Borthwick. See what he can do.
Well, you know what? If BC can keep moving this ball and spreading the Ontario defense out, Ontario will chase him out to the boards. At that point, you isolate a guy out there, you beat him, and you got a clear lane to the net. So that over-aggressiveness from Ontario, BC could rein that in. They could use that to their advantage if they can keep the ball hot. They got to keep that ball moving.
They could. And yeah, just they started this period here. They're moving the ball really well.
You can't let the ball die in one guy's stick. It's got to keep moving.
So the 30-second shot clock sounds, and we're going to get BC's ball. Malinchuk now down in his crease. Sandberg moves it to his right. So that one off an Ontario defender. O'Hara's going to come pressure Sheridan here at center. Sandberg again. Ontario's got to make sure they do have help in case Sandberg does break free from his defender. Someone's got to be able to step up. Martin here.
And that's why I say if you're BC, you try to spread them out. Keep that help far away.
For sure. Spread them out, and yeah, you still pretty much have isos all over the floor. Isos is in isolation, meaning you and one defender if you're on attack. Usually refers to a situation when you have four lefties on one side and one righty on the other. The one righty and his defender would be the iso. So here's Dodds now. He takes one up high, no call. Boards down low. He wants Pattison to feed him the ball. Pattison can't see him, so Hanford is down there. And Gettle. There's a good pressure there.
Yeah, that's good pressure by BC hopping on. Yep, recognizing that opportunity to hop on and take that turnover.
Just jumped at them and they got the ball. First, they didn't get the second look that they wanted, but it was a good chance there. And there's another chance coming the other way. A 3-on-2 opportunity.
Yeah, that was nice ball movement there. Just couldn't put it away.
So 9:37 to go, 4-2.
Yeah, now into that ever important stoppage time here with BC down a couple.
Miller. Pick coming. Borthwick comes and sets the pick. He feeds it to him. See that double there. Well, he does a good job of getting back down there and finding his assignment again there. I thought that double was going to maybe bite them in the back here, but Asante does a good job of covering his tracks. So Gagliardi here coming around the left side. And right to the net. And a save by Malinchuk. Allison down low to O'Hara. O'Hara's going to get bumped, but he fires a shot. Holy, that thing has some velocity on it.
Well, that was a good shot. He stops his feet, sets, sidearm right off the low post.
Wow. What a talented young athlete there. So Page on the far side, hollering for the pass from Hill, but Power has it. He moves it down low. Sykes. Page there gets can open.
Well, desperation shot right at the end of the 30. Low, right at the stick. Again, if there's one weakness with Melchenyuk, he just sometimes lifts that stick and gives up that 5-hole. There was nowhere to shoot there. Team Ontario was really just looking for a new 30. Get a rebound, reset that, get a new 30, set up. It squeaks in. That hurts if you're BC.
That does hurt. That's exactly what you didn't need right now. So that one beats Melanchuk there. We're going to see if he can't get set. Turn things around here for his team. BC's got to step up here and there's another goal for Team Ontario. That's going to make it 6-2.
Well, that's a nice shot. And shooting on the run, keep the goalie guessing, top shelf. That's just a nice goal right there. And you just got to think, if that one didn't squeak by, this one probably doesn't go in. The game's still at 4-2.
Yeah.
That could have changed the tide, that one that squeaked in on Melchenyuk.
Yeah, the turning point, possibly the turning point of this game. And that kind of quiets the BC fans down. They need these players to spark some life into the arena here, put one home. Ford's going to see if he can do just that. He's battling Peshko along the boards. That one's a little bit high. Official says no. It more rode up his shoulder and got him in the face. Wasn't worthy of a call, and that one goes out of play. Ontario ball.
Yeah, BC's going to have to create some turnovers here. Any shot, maybe break off that, see if you can create some fast break opportunities. They need to get back in this game now.
Before time starts winding down here.
Yeah, down 4 with under 7 left. It's time.
Sykes moves it back across. 10 on the shot. Martin and Sykes. So they can't get a handle on it. Dylan Ford finally goes down there to pick it up. So Borthwick's out there. He moves it and sets a pick. Down low here. Miller. Diacino gets the pick now from Armitage. He's going to set another pick. So they're just kind of moving around the top here.
You know, I feel like we haven't seen much of Sandberg this period. I wonder if he's hurting.
I also feel like we haven't seen much of Sandberg here. Besides that one goal.
Besides the goal, yeah, exactly.
Looks like he is next to come out here in the next 4
Okay, you got to think those were his line was Sheridan and Andre, I think.
Yeah.
Those guys were seeing major minutes here again in the late minutes of Alberta. Haven't seen as much of them here in the third period against Ontario in the final.
And this is about time when you want to pull the big guns out.
It's now or never.
So the goaltender's going to grab some water here. Five and a half to go. 6-2 Ontario leads.
Yeah, I think if you're BC, I mean, there's no secret here. You need some shots, and you need them now. Oh, and of course, here's Sandberg right here.
So this time he chooses not to come in and wire it home, but moves it to his partner.
Well,
in there.
that's
Nice.
good D. That's good D. Guys coming out, they know they need some shots. He gets out on the stick, challenges the shot.
It's not hard to recognize their game plan if you're Team Ontario. You know what they're coming to do.
I mean, it's almost desperation time.
So O'Hara gets popped by Andre, minor interference. Gagliardi and Robinson. O'Hara. He's got a jersey, stick up in his jersey there. There's one up around the head. No call there. At this point in the game, you're not going to get those soft ones. So Gettle moves it across. Patterson's over there. Patterson takes it in the head. Now Dodds get forward. And Red picks that up. They got to hit the net. They really do. So Page moves it in, carries it down low. Sykes is up top. So here we go. A little light. Gettle takes two in the head there. The official had his back to him. That's something that BC could use right now is a nice power play.
Yeah, they need some kind of spark here. Time is not their friend. It's winding down pretty good. Oh, just as we say that, there's a delayed call on BC coming.
Yeah. And with only 3.5 here to go, so some rough stuff there. Andre going to sit for 2 minutes for the cross check. Considering that we did see a couple players takes them in the head here.
Yeah, that might, at this point of the game, that one's a little weak for me, but I'm not the ref.
But the official calls it, so we got Robinson and Allison here working it on the right side. And Sykesy. Cole. Back to Robinson, little pitch and catch. BC's gonna jump. And there's a huge hit by Borthwick.
Well, the last one was weak. This one was pretty obvious. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a good fire. They had to try something to be aggressive. Unfortunately, he got his stick up real good on that one.
That's the second time there. Borthwick's going to be sitting in the sin bin here. The team's still happy with his hit. They like his effort. It was a good hit, but it's just a bit high.
It was the right defense to play there.
Yeah.
It just, unfortunately,
If he didn't do that,
got up high.
they were pushing it, right?
Absolutely.
So anytime those BC guys jump, they'd dish it to the next guy. And
I think what the officials are discussing right now is whether or not this will be a 5.
if it's going to be a 5, well, we could say that's it, because that's going to be tough for BC to bounce back from.
Yeah, either way, with under 3 minutes left, it still hurts big time when you're down 4. I mean,
So they just go with the 2 there. That's a reasonable call. In the scenario that they didn't have somebody in the box already, maybe the officials would have leaned more towards the 5.
yeah. Although, if you think about it, that really shouldn't have any effect
No,
on what
yeah,
you're calling.
yeah,
But
shouldn't.
you say at this point of the game, maybe there shouldn't be a call anyway. But so it's kind of a gray area, of course. But
Yeah.
I really don't think it's going to make a difference one way or another here.
No, I don't think it will either. I think the outcomes is pretty much settled here. So BC has 2 in the box. Ontario's going to get a 5-on-3. 3 minutes left in the game. Sykes down low. There's the back door. Malinchuk's there. Cole, he's got Robinson back door. Sees him. Another save by Malinchuk. When you need him to come through big, he can come through. Make those nice saves like that. So 6 red, Page is going to be going 2 minutes per slash.
Well, we're just kind of prolonging the agony a little bit here. All around, really good tournament by both teams here. But
excellent.
I think for me, the better team came out on top. I think it would have been an even tighter had BC not been able to, not had to play that game this morning. I think maybe at that point it could have went either way. But I think BC having that really tough game this morning,
long one,
it was a big advantage for Ontario. Let's be honest.
Ontario who got to sleep in, hydrate all day, get a good meal in, and come to the rink.
Yeah.
Whereas Team BC was on the other side of things, fatigued, maybe a little bit drained. So.
Yeah, but I think, and as we said earlier, I think the 2 best teams made it. Although Alberta, geez, so close as we mentioned. But
yeah.
FNLA with a good showing. They've certainly got some skilled players coming through. They won the bronze medal game here.
Yeah, they beat Team Alberta there in the bronze.
Yeah, and again, same kind of thing. Alberta goes through that hard game. BC and Alberta kind of wiped each other out this morning, maybe, in a sense, because then, of course, you got Alberta coming in their second game of the day in the bronze versus FNLA in their first game of the day.
So BC and Alberta both played a game.
Really tough, especially with the full 10 minutes of overtime.
Yeah, see it all the way through. And then those 2 teams are the ones who come and play this evening and don't fare too well. So
Exactly.
I think that definitely ties into things here. So 2:17 to go. 2 in the box on BC side and 1 in the box for Team Ontario. So that one trying to find a back door. Summers. Peshko's there now. So let's see if he can't beat his guy. Really good defending there by Team Ontario's Cole.
So we're under 2 to play here. Minute 51 left, 6-2 lead for Ontario.
So the ball's up top. Cole gets it.
Run it this side. Go! Go, Ryan!
A little pick and then drops back.
Well, that's just a good shooter, left wide open all day to pick a spot, and he makes no mistake, burying it top shelf. It's a nice shot.
That's 6-2 there.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to miss from there very often.
No. They did a nice little move there because they had 4 guys as a 4-on-3. Came and set the pick. Just a little bump and then backpedaled, got the pass there. Created some opportunities on the right side. So Team Ontario is just going to try and eat the clock here if they can. They're up 7-2.
Yeah, that's the right thing to do. Eat the clock, set yourself back up on defense.